I have some predictions this game. Dennis is gonna get caught randomly once in a really like questionable way. Just die for free, no reason. Jizuke is gonna throw at least once. Other than that though, heavy prediction for C9 to win this game. I think they have overwhelmingly stronger jungle, mid, and bot synergy. Their team is just built different right now. If I had to pick one team to win LCS right here, right now, I would actually pick C9. Of all teams in the LCS, I just am impressed more. Like, every point in the game, I can follow them, and they're actually even more creative than that because Blabber's creative in the sense that, like, let's just say that League's like a textbook, right? There's like a script for how the game should be played based on the draft. You look at the script, you're like, okay, you know, by minute 4, this is going to happen, this should happen, then this side needs to base, and then off the base, we're going to go ward or do crab or get an advantage, get a plate. That's how the game should play out. And then I think that Blabber and Vulcan, and sometimes Perks even, those 3 players are very creative and they break the script. But they don't break the script in a bad way where it's just like, what the hell, what happened there? Like, why is he doing that? It's like, oh wow, that was like very good. You know, it's like, it's unexpected. It was a great fight. It was good engage. It was a smart roam. It was like, it was a good dive. Like one of those things where it's just like, oh, that's not really a part of like the normal plan when you have that kind of draft. But it was impressive. Maybe people might get butthurt if I say this, but like I think Sven is always tunneled on like 1 or 2 AD carries. Right, like I had seasons where I was mostly playing like 1 or 2 AD carries, like the whole like I only played Lucian split. But Sven, you know, notoriously he loves playing Kai'Sa and Ezreal, and I am worried that when he comes into playoffs, he is the kind of person who spends all of his time mastering these champions, and then he's not as comfortable on others. Like when we were in playoffs against them last season, I knew that if I got him to play anything except for Senna, we were gonna win. So basically, I told my team to first pick Senna. And it's just like when Sven plays Ashe, when he was playing Ashe or Ezreal, really easy to play against. And so basically he's playing Kai'Sa. The reason why I'm saying this is he's playing Kai'Sa every single game. He's performing really well. There is an element of like, why would you change it if it's working? Like, don't fix what's not broken. Just keep it going. Totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. But like you have to think about like preparing for different situations too. And I hope that they're doing that. Did Fudge literally just blind pick Malphite? I think that Impact is not the kind of player who's going to punish this super hard in lane. He actually just picks a tank against it. That is so interesting. What a humongous bluff that is. It's disrespectful to blind pick Malphite against most people, but Impact's a great player. He's just not one to ever really punish those kind of picks in lane. Even playing something like Cho'Gath would have been good too. Can silence the Yasuo and he can't use any abilities when he goes in. It's pretty strong. I think like EG's comp is like a gold standard. It's like 2 tank, triple ranged threat, scaling, very solid front to back. It's a fucking League of Legends staple, basically. Tank top, carry jungler, tank support, 3 backline, triple threat, timeless, always good. Whoa, Jizuke is kind of smurfing right now. Why are the creeps not hitting him? Okay, there we go. Perkovic is getting bullied. Usually when Perks plays melee mids, you just pan the camera mid and you see him losing the trades and you're like, wow, Perks, hee hee. Like, do you guys actually realize how hard it is to play melee mids against mages at level 1? It's not easy. Does definitely not know about the Eclipse technology. I believe like pretty strongly that Jhin does basically no damage if you're going to go the Gale Force building competitive, because unless you're getting like random kills, which is not consistent at all, yeah, you're just not going to really get any value. Fudge is kind of getting shit on. The top trades are going super bad for him. Like, it was, wow, it's like so surprising how one-sided that is. I mean, I guess give it up for fucking Impact for like picking a tank matchup and it's actually a counter pick, but like tank versus tank matchups aren't known as the spiciest, but he's actually shitting on him. He still hasn't used his TP. Now Impact holds a freeze. What's Malphite gonna do here? He's gonna roam mid, flash ulti. Guys, top is like so sad right now. He's getting frozen on, and San has TP to counter the play. Look at this. This is not really... Oh! Ignar still has flash. Okay, he just doesn't use it. Oh my god, Graves gets his ulti cancelled! Holy moly. That could have been real good for them. Still, oh, Perks? What the, he's literally just about to go on! Why would you want the replay? Okay, nothing happened on the all-in anyways. Scary for Ignar. Scary for Ignar right here. Is he gonna go for the cannon? What a fucking man! What? Oh my god. He actually is just literally just 1 HP now. I wonder like what the thought process is. Ignar has flash. He's dead though anyways. Ignar is just inting. Oh, no flash. Dead. What a ridiculous YOLO go-in comp. Impact might 1v9 this. Never mind. He's not that strong yet. Oh no. Perk's dead. Perk's is also down quite a bit. I mean, C9 is like bleeding mid and top farm this whole time. Top is down 20 CS. Mid's down 25 CS. Gonna be more now. 30 CS. So they're actually bleeding quite hard in solo lanes. The person who's carrying them is actually Ignar. Because all Ignar has to do is not do anything. When your solo lanes are winning this hard, and the only plays that have happened are 2 deaths on you and 1 death on your graves from you dying, you really messed up, right? Because if the game was just no kills for C9 and you had just let your solo laners continue to snowball their advantage, you would be really ahead in gold. But, you know, he dies, he gets caught here, which then has a chain reaction, then Dennis just randomly dies for no reason. Why are you walking in a 4v5 with no flash? Right? Like, it actually ends up going fine. Somehow Perks ends up dying here. But I don't think he had to die. I think it was just a bit of a random death for him. I think this game is kind of like one of those tests of like, does a team know how to play with pressure? And what does that mean, like, playing with pressure? It sounds like such a fucking like weird abstract concept. It means mid is losing really hard. Top is losing really hard. They can barely breathe, right? Look at the CS difference between top and mid. If you don't do anything and you just hold the pressure, the enemy team has to make the first mistake. Anyways, Perks might die here. Yeah, he's dead. Like this, right? Like, it's actually goes against some of what I've been saying, which is like, I want to see some teams like doing stuff, but this is actually the opposite. This is a game where you just react. It's like, we can't lane. I can't farm my lane. I'm getting shit on so hard. I gotta make something happen. Perks goes to make something happen. It gets countered by TP. It gets counter ganked by the jungler. It's like, just ward. Look at what the enemy team is doing. They're gonna try to break the cycle of losing by like making a play. So they make a play, and Jizuke TP's in, and they counter gank with Graves. It's like, just keep doing this over and over again, right? Then C9 can't really do anything. All they can do is just chain feed you because their comp doesn't really like clear waves and play safe. That's not what they do. And it doesn't seem like the laning phase is like getting any easier for them either. It just seems like Ori and Sion are just going to keep growing their lead if you don't do something. So that's what it means to play with pressure. That's what C9 doesn't want to happen, and EG wants to make happen. Some really random shit is happening, like random ults, random deaths. It's really throwing it all away. Actually, I don't think that the kills going to Blabber is useless at all. I think that Blabber is a humongous threat to the enemy team. Blabber can realistically 100-0 anybody on the enemy team except for, you know, obviously, except for Impact and Ignar. I think Jizuke might actually carry this game. In the situation that he's in, where he's like over 10 CS per minute and he's been having like very, very easy like plays happen around him. Yeah, I love it. Fudge is gonna have to ult out of here. Yep. I don't like the 2 ultis. Committing both, it's not really that good. But Ori ulti is way, way lower cooldown than Malphite, and then have one person cover mid here. So you had your mid laner leave. That was actually Jizuke's timing to base, and he used it to leave mid and leave it open, so I think it's good. So Graves covers his wave so that they don't lose mid turret and they take bot turret. And now C9 is just getting pressured. That's all there is to it. They're just getting pressured. They feel like, man, can we do something here? And then Malphite gets his ult traded, so they can't. I actually really favor, oh, Dennis is gonna die randomly. That's a really terrible time for him to die randomly. Not much really else to say about that, because that's their drag. Before he died there, they were up over 1,000 gold, and Malphite had no ulti. So it was a really easy fight for them. If they just play front to back and Malphite has no ulti, it's hard for the enemy team to go. But then he dies, and it's, you know, it's enemy drag now. Oh no, Prix canceled his auto, so he missed the cannon. It's weird because when he was in AD carry, his last hitting was really good. Now that he switched back to mid, I think his last hitting definitely took a big nosedive, and he can work on it. Dennis gets the red. Oh, he flashes, but it doesn't dodge enough. Definitely is going to kill him here. Yep. Open up. Vulcan's dead. So far, so good for EG. That's 2 for 1, and they're chasing them out. Maybe they can get a flash here if Impact nope, he can't. He doesn't have ulti. So that went bad because Jizuke and Impact were there, and Malphite wasn't. Also, they were just kind of starting the fight without a lot of people there. It starts off with just 2. They actually don't kill him instantly either, which is really, really not good. Sven flashes out, but he gets stunned here, and then he just dies to Orianna right here. Boo! Oh, no. He doesn't die to Orianna, I'm trolling. Only Vulcan dies to Ori. Oh, TP, he has no mana, so he's actually dead. This could be really bad. So what I think could happen here is Jizuke dies and then they get farmed at Baron. Let's see. So Jizuke dies. Really big over... Don't ulti that! What? That's a huge tool to turn off Baron with. Yeah, I think they should think about testing Baron with Jizuke dead. So Jizuke's still dead for 24 seconds. Are they going to test the Baron, or are they just going to take turret and clear vision? Maybe they're just going to take the safe one. Just take turret. I think Sven will probably die here. Yeah. Oh, that's a big penalty. So now it's opposite. Now Sven is dead, and it's past 20 minutes. Evil Geniuses is a comp that doesn't take really any damage on Baron. They could test Baron. It is not a hard thing to do when your comp doesn't take damage. They're not gonna do it either. Okay, well, sad. Sven's, look at his face, man. He's fucking not happy about dying there. To be honest with you guys, I don't think I like his build where he's going like full assassin. I understand he wants to assassinate with his team, but somebody needs to build to kill Alistar and Sion, and it has to be him. So there's like 2 things you could do. You could build the synergist with your team, which is assassinate the backline. And I understand the logic behind both, so I don't think it's like that bad. But he's going this like lethality assassin build, which is going to do absolutely no damage, no consistent damage to Sion or Alistar. Alistar's ulti is like countered by true damage because it doesn't get affected by the damage reduction from it. So I think it would have been nice if he did go like the Kraken Slayer into like more just high DPS build. He'll still be able to like one-shot somebody when he ults on them. I don't think it'll make too much of a difference. If he can ult on them, they're going to die anyways. But the thing is, it's going to make a huge difference when it comes to like killing the front line, which his team has absolutely no pressure on doing. Like nobody can kill Impact right now, but I could see it possibly happening if he had Kraken Slayer, that like Impact just gets caught by a CC and then gets melted by true damage. Yeah, I think like Lost doing Kraken Lord Doms was pretty sick. As of right now though, I don't think Sven does any damage to tanks, and really no one on their team does, so it's hard. Oh, I guess actually I take that back. I think that Blabber does a lot of damage to tanks right now. Yeah, one thing that I think is really funny about Jizuke that I've noticed is he's always out of mana. He gets caught top, pushing the turret, no mana. His team is ganking for him mid, no mana. Right now he's pushing the side lane. He has TP obviously, but no mana. Ignar should have to flash here. Oh, beautiful ulti by Blabber. It doesn't do anything, but I think his team could have been more in line with him there. Alistar with no ulti is a kind of easy target to kill. That's Gragas' damage to tanks right there. They don't have much armor, or they don't have much MR as well. But Gragas definitely is a huge threat this game. He got a lot of kills. You kind of have to watch out for Blabber in fights to one-shot people because it's really, really easy for him to one-shot a backline champ. I think Fudge is a bit jobless. I really don't think that Malphite is good against Jhin, by the way, guys. Like, I don't know. It's just, if you're silver, it's good, but if you're a good player, I don't think that Malphite really does anything to Jhin. Really, like, troll arguments that, like, Jhin is super immobile, so that's why it's good, but, yeah. So, anyways, I think that Malphite's basically has no job, right? Like, he basically can't really do much this game. He lost his lane, and he's gonna try to look for flash ulti on Orianna, if I had to guess, but I don't know. I think 2 things. Malphite dies instantly whenever he goes in, and second thing is, doesn't really have any good ult targets. Jizuke's dead. Jizuke always throws. That's one thing you can always count on. Now his team is fucked. Jizuke dying there gives them a drag, or a Baron opportunity. So what should happen here, I think, is that C9 should farm the enemy team at Baron. Like, what I mean by that is, like, don't actually play to finish the Baron. Maybe they can Gragas ulti the jungler out. Actually, they totally can. They can Gragas ulti and finish it. Oh. Oh. Nope, they're gonna get farmed here. Dennis, stunned, knocked up. Oh. Wow, Blabber lives that somehow. Then they kill this guy. So yeah, they did go for the play where they farmed them. Ooh, good blocking by Fudge. Somebody block! Wow! Fudge is actually a bot! Are you kidding me? You literally have one job, bro. There is one thing to do here. Block. Where are you going? Where are you going? I think he's been fucked up. I think he's been fucked up. He shouldn't walk this far. So Fudge is actually blocking. He's blocking. He's slowed. Sven fucked up. He tried. Sven fucking sprinted out of there ASAP. It was looking really good for C9 though. And then they got trade killed at the end. Ooh, Ignor's W got cancelled. Oh, Blabber dies instantly. The fight is starting so bad for C9. I think they actually get wiped here. I don't see how they are they gonna win this fight. Oh my god, that's how. Holy shit. Malphite just gonna ult both backline. Wow. I guess Malphite is really OP. Oh no. Isn't Vulcan dead here? Oh, he is, but it doesn't matter. This is what it means to get farmed at Baron, and it's really good that C9 knows how to do that. It's really good that C9 knows how to farm the enemy team at Baron. Don't start it again. Isn't Jin gonna come kill you guys in Ori TP? Does Ori even have a TP ward? I don't even know. Oh, Ori TP's to drag. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. It makes sense. Dude, watch Vulcan and Fudge in this fight. They actually started off perfectly. 2 flashes for that tornado. Okay, by the way, Deathly has Gale Force and Jizuke has Stopwatch. Oh my god, it's just Vulcan setting up the 2-man. So they can't flash out of the Malf ulti. They can't use anything out of the Malf ulti. My god, Vulcan. That was sick. Yeah, Vulcan is doing some really insane work. It's kind of loud, honestly. He's just a Malf ulti away, right? No, he doesn't even have to. Oh no. Oh no. The stuns. Oh my god. Holy shit, it's a goddamn wipe. Yeah, this game was actually really fun to watch. Yeah, I think it's over now. So much pressure on EG's backline to survive, but it's really hard for them to survive. Oh my god, Fudge. Or not Fudge. Oh. Wow, what a comp. What a disgusting comp by C9. It's like the battle of the traditional versus the like engage. Their bot lane is strong as well. Headbutting Vulcan into his own backline. Really? Is that what happens? Let's see. Ignar is actually just trolling this whole split. Oh wow. Is that reportable, guys? I think it might be.